Hello, honor students. How are you? Let's today discuss the Salem witch trials, one of the great literature, American literature. What is that exactly? The Salem witch trials were a series of hearings and prosecutions of people accused of witchcraft in Carnal, Massachusetts between February 1692 and May 1693. More than 200 people were accused. 30 people were found guilty, 19 of whom were executed by hanging. How did the Salem witch trials start, though? The trials were started after people have been accused of witchcraft primarily by teenage girls such as Elizabeth Hubbard, 17 years old, as well as some who were even younger. The Salem witch trials had also Dorothy Good, and she was 4 or 5 years old when she was accused of witchcraft. Dorothy Good was the daughter of William Good and Sarah Good. Dorothy and her mother Sarah were accused of practicing witchcraft in Salem at the beginning of the Salem witch trials in 1692. I got plenty of questions about that. Dorothy Good was interrogated by the local magisters confused of being witch, and they all actually purportedly claimed she had seen her mother consorting with devil. Mary Walcott and Anne Putnam Jr. claimed that the child was deranged and repeatedly beat them as if she were an animal. Oh la la. The Salem witch trials. After that, she was sent to jail, becoming an age of 5 the youngest person to be jailed during the Salem witch trials, though. 2 days later, she was visited by Salem officials. She claimed she owned a snake given to her by her mother that talked to her and sucked blood from her finger. The officials took this to mean it was familiar, which is defined as witch's spiritual servant in animal form. Oh my God. The questions that I got about the Salem trials were based or rolling around whether it was true or whether it was just part of literature, fiction literature in the American literature. Let's actually check more because it spread in all the world afterwards and people get to know about that and they thought about having these kind of trials in their homelands. So Dorothy was in custody from March 24, 1692, when she was arrested until she was released on bond for £50 on December 10, 1692. However, her mother Sarah Good was executed on July 19, 1692. Many witches in Salem died by being hanged, even those who refused to confess. The only way people avoided being killed was by confessing, repenting, and putting the blame on someone else. This caused the accusations to multiply. 19 men and women were executed by hanging. One was killed by torture, and others died in prison. How did Salem witchcraft end, though? In 1692, passed into 1693, the hysteria began to lose steam. The governor of the colony, upon hearing that his own wife was accused to witchcraft, ordered an end to the trials. So, well, if you were accused of being a witch in the Salem witch trials, would you rather give a true or a false confession to save your own life, or insist that you were an innocent? If you like this part of Salem witch trials, thumb up for like, drop a comment or a query. If you have one, I'll answer you. Share with others. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you can get the latest of history and literature with teacher Karima. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.